Hello, what is up guys? EvilDuoSarm here today, back with another Blade and Soul video. So as you probably know from watching one of my previous videos earlier this week, we have the big 4th anniversary event going live in Blade and Soul, and yesterday marks the day of the live stream, the official live stream, where they go ahead and show us all of the new things that we can come to expect in the new update. So if you want to watch the full 2-hour live stream, and honestly this was a pretty good live stream, like highly recommend just catching it or listening through on it, because not only did they cover the patch, but they also brought on some voice actors, they brought on Nico at the end for some conversing, they brought on an artist and showed how they go through the creation process. Really cool stuff in this stream, a lot more than the usual ones. But if you don't have the time to watch the full 2-hour stream, I've gone ahead and put together a Google Doc, and we're going to fly through this Google Doc and cover all of the big patch information that came out with this patch little preview that they put out. So if you want to watch the full live stream, linked in the description below, but if you don't got the time, make sure to watch this video in its entirety. I will cover this as quickly as possible. As more information comes out about all these new systems that are being added, I will be sure to put out separate videos to cover them in more detail. So real quick before we get into it, if you're new to the channel, new to Blade and Soul, or enjoy the content on the channel, please consider subscribing. That way you stay up to date when new videos like this that cover big changes coming to the game. Make sure you get notifications and you can watch these videos when they come out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it and let's take a look at the very first event. So I don't know how many of you play other games, but there's a YouTuber, Duel Links Meta. I've been following him for my Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and he does this with his previews, and it's brilliant. I really like it, so I'm adopting it for myself. So thank you for the inspiration. At any rate, so the very first event that we have coming here is a daily dungeon event. So you got Drowning's Deeps, Starstone Mines, and Junghato, which is floor 7 of Mushin's Tower. That's going to give you 3 tokens, 3 event tokens per day, for a total of 21 per week as a free-to-play player. You get an extra one as a premium for 28 per week. These tokens can only be used for the cosmetics as well as these reputation charms that you see right here. Let's go ahead and bump this up to 200% so you can actually see what we got here. The costume that's available is the costume contest winner. So the costume that won the costume contest is the one that you can get from this event. So this is purely cosmetic event. Also note that you can get the costume one time per account for free from the Hongmoon store. So this is just if you want to get it on other characters on your account. Otherwise, you really don't have to worry about this. It's just a purely cosmetic event. Those are the only rewards you can get there, plus some reputation charms and EXP charms. But anyway, that's event number 1. Event number 2 is a daily and weekly type event. So completing the random daily challenge that gets assigned a resolution token reward will give you 3 resolution tokens. That's the currency for event number 2. Then, for doing Moon Refuge, you're going to get 3 more per day, and a bonus one if you're a premium member for 6 per day or 7 per day, depending on your free-to-play or pay-to-play, for 42 to 49 per week for doing your dailies. As a free-to-play player, you're going to get a bonus one every single day at the hour-and-a-half login. Pay-to-play is going to get 3. Premium members are going to get 3. Then you get another 12 for doing your weekly challenge. This is a total of 61 tokens as a free-to-play player per week, or 82 as a pay-to-play player per week or premium member per week. The event duration is 3 weeks, so you're looking at about 180 to 240 of these depending on your payment methods here in Blade and Soul. The items that you can redeem for these rewards are pretty cool. You got this new outfit, words. Also, we have the typical Admiral's New Clothes selection chest that allows you to redeem for any one of the previous event costumes. New selection adornment chest also for adornments from the previous ones. But the big boy, big ticket one from this event is going to be the Resolution Stone and the Grand Resolution Stone. So the Resolution Stone substitutes 1-for-1 for a Transformation Stone in your upgrades, and the Grand Resolution Stone substitutes 1-for-1 for a Premium Transformation Stone. A lot of people complaining about it, oh, these are 500, 600, 700 gold. Well, here you go. You can get a bunch of them from an event. As a free-to-play player, with the structure that they have here, you'll be able to get 4 of the Premium Transformation Stones, which are the big ones that you're probably going to be using this on anyway. Or, as a pay-to-play player, you can get 6 of these. Premium member, you can go ahead and get 6 of these Grand Resolution Stones. So we have pretty cool rewards here from this event. Also, we have the Sacred Vials, pet packs, all typical things that you're used to seeing in any one of these events. This document itself is going to be linked in the description below if you want to just go ahead and scroll through all the different things here. You can check out all these rewards and screen grabs that I did. So, this is just to go ahead and prove to you that the Transformation Stones and the Premium Transformation Stones are replaced by it. This is a screen grab of the upgrade menu that they showed, showing that, yes, this is the new upgrade for the duration of this event. Event number 3, Hunter's Refuge. There is a whole separate document on Hunter's Refuge on the main Blade and Soul webpage. So, we'll go through this here on another video because there's a lot of text here. But just to give you an idea of what they covered in the stream, Hunter's Refuge is limited to 300 people when it goes live. It goes live from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. server time. So look in the top right corner of your screen. It'll show you the server time in-game. When it goes live, you got to click this button like you would for Coldrake's Lair if you're going to go ahead and run in that. First 300 people get in. Once you get into the area, you need to buy a Hunter's Orb to walk through the door. Hunter's Orb costs you 10 gold. So it's going to cost you 10 gold to get into this area. Once you are in the area, it's basically Moon Refuge but spooky version. And the Moon Refuge but spooky version mobs are going to drop rewards. They're going to drop chests and keys. So the chests are opened by the keys that they drop, and they have various rewards. So just to go ahead and summarize the rewards that you see right here, the lower tier one has guaranteed transformation stone, plus guaranteed one of these bundles of soul stones, sacred orbs, moonstones, or Elysian orbs, and then a chance at gold, legendary gem hammer, or XP charms. Then there's the higher tier chest, and the higher tier chest guarantees you 2 transformation stones, basically the same exact thing, but some bonus bundles or bonus quantities of those items. And then there's the super high tier version of the chest that gives you more items still. So these are up here on the screen. You can just read this link, which will also be in the description below, or just pause the video if you want to see the different rewards that are available from these 3 different tiers of tests. But anyway, go to Spooky Moon Refuge, kill different mobs in the area to get chests. Now, the big thing about Spooky Moon Refuge is this little icon right here that I'm hovering the little plus icon on my mouse here over. This is PvP enabled area. If you check that box, you will not attack people for PvP, but you can still be attacked for PvP. So this is going to turn into an area where you got groups of high-level people farming the really good grinding areas for themselves. And as a lower geared player, you're going to have to find somewhere where there's not as many people. Otherwise, you run the risk of being PK'd. I don't know if there's any negative repercussions for being PK'd other than the loading screen. And since you only have 2 hours to farm in the area, you're really going to want to make sure you take full advantage of it. So kind of disappointing. If you want to get into this, you got to make some friends in there that are going to run together and not try and get PvP'd and player killed over here. At any rate, that is the disappointing thing. Otherwise, the rewards in here are phenomenal. Next thing we have coming to the store are RNG boxes, similar to Trove. Same idea. You buy them off the store for cash or HM coin, and it has chances at rewards. So the Master's Cash that costs 1 N coin per day, limited to once per day, has a chance at these different items. It's like the typical 1 N coin box that we normally see, but these are your big ticket rewards, although it really doesn't drop them too frequently. There is a chance of getting the upgraded chest as well, but the upgraded chest costs 139 N coin. This is the one that people are going to be spending a lot of money on if they're going to spend money on these boxes, and these are the rewards that you can see in here. So the items here are typical of these RNG boxes. You got your Hongmoon Master Scrolls, Gray Stones, Radiant Stones, accessories, all sorts of crazy things in here, right? But this time, the currency that they give you is 10 Master Coins. So Master Coins can be redeemed in the Exchange tab for various adornments. So we see the different adornments right here and their costs. It might be a little bit blurry, but they range between 120 and 40. 120 for the costume, 40 for the accessory that goes with the costume. The 2 weapon illusions, the Lion Bash as well as Chromafly, both run 60 of these coins. And then we get into other different items here. So we've got Soul Shield pieces, we got this Heart Stage 1 type of thing here. The Soul Shield pieces actually go all the way up to Thornbreaker. So 1, 2, and 3 valued at very high token values. I actually didn't get chest 3 because I'm really bad at taking screenshots on things that are moving. We also have Grand Celestial pieces 5, 6, 7, and 8. So if you don't have your full Grand Celestial set, you can get it through this RNG event for a solid amount of cash if you want to. Celestial Emperor's reward boxes that give you the items from the Celestial Emperor raid. Temple of Illuvium Mystic badges, bunch of different things, Ascension Stones, all sorts of things you can pick up. And then we have our typical throwaway items if you got one of these boxes from luck or something and wanted to pick up something quick. So pretty cool rewards all across the board there. I guess I'll hold this up here a little bit longer so you can pause the video if you want to see it. But once again, this whole document linked in the description below. Next, new soul badge. New soul badge. This is like God tier for Gunslinger. I will be getting it like the second it comes out. Not really, but as soon as I can get it from when it comes out, I'm getting this. Increases the damage off of your burst bullet attack with your V and 4 active at the same time. So really strong in Gunslinger. Don't know how it works for other classes, but new soul badge coming out. Next thing we have is this item called Honing Oil. Honing Oils are obtained, and I wrote it down over here. Where did I? So Honing Oils are obtained from your weekly challenge, your daily challenge, and daily dash next week. Not this week, but the week after the patch goes live. Yeah, so the week after the patch goes live, not next week either. Anyway, Honing Oils can be used to craft sacred vials as well as pet packs. So to craft a sacred vial, you need these different crystal materials plus 120 honing oils, and then you have a chance of failure to craft it. No published documents or information on the failure rate for these, but something to keep in mind, they can fail. Same thing with the pet pack, has a chance to fail, but costs significantly less materials. One thing to note is that based on how the transmutation system currently works, you won't lose your honing oils if it fails, you will lose these crystal materials down here. That's basically it with the honing oils. Next, we have gilded pentas have been released. That is the upgrade cost to go from 2 pentas to a gilded penta right here. So you're looking at 60 gem fragments as well as 20 gem powders. And then to go for a normal penta, you're looking at 3 squares and a total of 180 gem powders and 180 soulstone crystals to get the penta. There's no system to go directly from a dyaded square to a dyaded penta, so you're going to have to salvage it down and upgrade it up to the higher tier. And that is basically it for systems changes that came with the patch, guys. So like I said, this was like the first hour of the stream where they went to this little commercial break, and then after that they brought on a bunch of guests and voice actors, and it was really a really great experience. So if you're looking for something, just want to listen through, definitely something I would recommend. Link to this is in the description below as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you found this video useful, informative, going to help you to make some decisions going forward in Blade & Soul. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like. Check out some of the other videos on the channel. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section below, or about the 4th update, 4th anniversary update. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the next stream, video, or wherever I happen to see you. Peace.